Hello, welcome to the closed beta of the game. That means this is not the demo version, it's actually a lot more advanced than the demo version. You know, I like a good roguelike card game, but I don't like dice games, so we'll just want to see how this holds up. If the RPG elements are more interesting than the dice mechanics. We can select a hero. Oh, interesting, so we can upgrade our house. I like this a lot. Look at... Man, that looks like it needs a little bit of cleaning. Resolve regeneration, the challenge perks. Oh, interesting. I guess we don't have any... how do you describe that? I don't know. I guess we don't have any candy. Let's just say candy. Those are locked. I guess you can only play with the detective. So let's go to the trail. It's made by a small team, but I like what I see, and also the art style is very pleasing to me. Well, I guess we'll have to go to the pits. That's a graveyard, that's a forest, that's marshlands. I like this. So I see a lot of elites and chests. We'll pick this one. Defeat monsters. Grab a dice. Throw the dice. Hearts are your health. Okay, so one wound. Which dice ability costs resolve? Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, talking voice. So I guess we have a basic attack. So resolve is also health, but also resource. I mean, it's not something new. Your health can be also a resource in many games. You have the heart, which are basically like, or this reminds me of that shield breaking game. What was it called? Monster Duel? I don't know. It was not Yu-Gi-Oh! It was another game where you had big creatures with a double break shield ability. And I guess I like the auto roll a lot better. So I guess this is for the damage. So that's 5. It will destroy one of the hearts. It damaged me for 5. This dice has a side with a defensive buff on. I don't know that. Let's just win. Bleed. Jagged bolt. Well, what do you mean flip the die to the right? I guess you roll it and then it will flip to the right. That. I should pick that one. Yeah, you have to modify the sides of the die. Die forge. Grab a die. I guess you can play the ricochet, so if you get the ricochet, probably switch to the damage side. That's probably how it works. That's us. Let's go over here to the many enemies. This is what? Mothra? Huh. Mothra. Godzilla. I think I'll just do the auto roll. A bounce. That's shield. Shields. I didn't see if they keep over the rounds. That was to resolve cost. So just like the auto roll. That's to resolve. I only have one enemy, so I guess you just better use it. Wait, didn't die? Okay, I'm starting to understand some of this. Drowsy. Tip the die to the top if the enemy, if hit enemy attack has any debuffs. That will be 2 resolve, 1 resolve. So you can put it on the defensive dice. I assume you can only choose one. Resolve regeneration. Force. Yeah, I don't like this system because this is the problem with a game like this. A game like this you will want to play very, very fast. And if you're just going to spend a lot of time in menus, changing your die side, I mean, this is not even a guaranteed effect. This is not like a game of a regular game where you have trinkets or perks that modify the way you play the game. This will get annoying over time because you want to play more and faster, not slower and thinking about every encounter or every possible enemy. Fast. I guess when you attack it 3 times, okay, I understand. So, why do you want to get bounces on the dice then? It doesn't say what it will. To the other side, so that means okay, yeah. Works as I thought. What if you have dodge and oh, I guess you lose all the yeah. Wait, what did I do? It's very hard to follow because you don't have, I don't know. It's hard to say what's wrong with the game, but there's definitely something wrong if you're going to play a lot of it. I have 0 bounces, so that means I need to bounce it, right? Oh, we have poison and it has bleeding. Okay, that means it will not regenerate. Okay, I'm starting to understand this. So I guess you need to destroy the hearts. Wait, what? I thought you win if you crush the hearts. Why does this one... You have to destroy the hearts 2 times? That's weird. Okay, like I said, it can get a little bit weird over time if this is the way you play. Yeah, but I don't want any of this. That's another problem. I want more damage. One. I guess bleeding is better in case you will add it to... I guess now we'll go into the... Yeah. There are a lot of cool ideas, but I think the problem is how much can you play the game versus how much do you fiddle with the game, like mess with the controls, the dice, I don't know. It should be a lot more choices that are permanent. And I really wish you could see the ability just if you mouse over it. You don't have to click to see it. So, bleeding and turtling. So, yeah, exactly. If you won't take damage, you don't need to bounce them. I mean, if you don't have a dice that requires a bounce, you don't need to bounce them. So auto roll will always bounce them, which will be very bad for you. Didn't even get to see what that did. Anyway, let's win. Yeah, so I guess the game can get a little chaotic or you're just playing without knowing what's happening or you'll win or not, blind. This will get aim for the eyes, and that means probably at some point you'll have to modify your dices to only have a lot of damage over time. I guess we'll have to increase our damage. I really wish you could stack this a different way. Did we heal or... Yes, games like this need to have all of the information given to you, and it seems like I'm not getting all of the information I want. What are you? The artwork is amazing like that. 10 resolve damage, that's a lot. Why are you so mean, Mr. Deer? And yeah, you can control what dice it... I don't know. I don't like the system where you have to roll the dice and you can manipulate the dice as you wish. Because it's still a little bit randomized. Like this. Ouch. Exposed. 50% more. Since I take 100% more damage, that will kill me. If this is the way it works, I don't think I will enjoy the game. Gain 1 dodge. I'll not be able to kill this guy. I mean, let's see if this is how it works. Yeah, it's a little bit obscure. They really need to work on the information side. I mean, it's a cool system, but it's just a cool system. All of this needs to be more fluid, more, I don't want to say it, but more, how should I put it? More direct. You only have a gimmick, but don't make it too much of a gimmick because people will not like it. Oh, that was a nice skull. I mean, a nice skeleton. Right now I'm winning, but I'm not really sure how much I recover every turn. I guess you recover free resolve every turn, but that should be written somewhere over here. And I guess this is a problem. Okay, so another problem with the game is that you have beautiful artwork, but instead of looking at the beautiful artwork animations, the squirrel running in the forest, you're just looking at this over here. So this needs to be less of an influence, maybe even move it a little up and make the characters more visible. I don't know, it just feels like it's wasted opportunity. You have such a beautiful game and you're just looking at a small part of the screen over here. You can also re-roll. Looks like this little rat only buffs himself. Yeah, let's re-roll that. Nice. Yeah, great art style, but it's just a clumsy way of playing the game, and you don't seem like you have a lot of... Oh, you get a 1 extra die? You don't seem like you have a lot of control over your dice rolls. What is this? Do we have some sort of a legend of what is this? I guess it's supposed to be an exclamation mark, like it will be an event. But if I go this route, it seems like I'll lose a lot. So let's go this route. What are you? Man, the artwork is great, but you're just looking at this small area over here. Because sometimes you need to bounce, but most times you don't need to bounce. So yeah, this is the only dice I needed to bounce. So I guess you shouldn't really rely on bouncing a lot. Or at all, to be honest. How do you get the charges for that? Yeah, so it uses more energy to attack the enemy than... I don't know, it can get really annoying. That I can tell you about this game. It will get really annoying at some point. Especially with all of the mechanics that requires you to bounce and some of them that don't require you to bounce. So I feel like we shouldn't fight so much. Okay, so this is the round where we need to play defensively. Yeah, I don't know, it seems like it's just frustration with the bounce mechanics. If I play the game, I'll have to pick sides that don't have anything related to the bounciness, because it's just pure frustration. Also, just play the dice so you will make sure you don't bounce it off anything. Yeah, this is so useless, I really need to remove that. 21 damage, are you kidding me? Why was that so high? Yeah, I thought I could get past over the weird facts of the game, but no, I cannot get past them. So I'll probably play the game at the full release as well, but this is just not fun. I'm looking over here instead of the beautiful artwork, and I'm relying too much on mechanics that require either a bounce or don't. So basically I'm waiting. Oh, come on. How many times will I get the side that requires the bounces? Okay, I'll have to remove that straight away. This is not RNG. I feel like this is not RNG at all. Just like I'm getting this side way too many times. The RNG. Okay, let's win. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Let's replace that stupid thing with the defensive one. Definitely not worth getting the one with the bleed. Bleed is nice, but if you record bounces and you don't bounce or you... The pigeons! I saw this from the trailers. Of the... other trailers. Oh, we'll still take damage. So I think I'll put that on him. That will be a 5, yeah. I'm beginning to understand and play the game a little more accurately. Why am I getting so much defensive stuff now that I want damage? Wait, why did another one come? Am I missing some obscure mechanic right now? Why are there 3 pigeons? Yeah, I guess you need to use this to protect your hearts. Forgot to remove that one. But there's shooting here. It's like a shooting range over here. So let's destroy that pigeon. Why are there... I don't get it. Is there a special rule to this fight I'm not catching? Because it should be written somewhere if there is a special rule to the fight. I'm just getting angry. Yeah, it's great, but they need to balance and modify a lot of this stuff in my opinion. It's just too annoying looking at this little screen instead of looking at that cool stuff over there. It feels like I don't have enough control over the character. And it feels like certain dices, like the ones that inflict bleed, are only good if you have bleed or that ability on all of your dices. I'll play again, but that feels like it... Wait, feels like you don't have enough control over the game, and that's one of the things that I like. Why? Let's check that again. One of the things I like about roguelike games is when I feel like I have a lot of control. I didn't gain any permanent progression stuff. Magician, Detective Tracker. I guess the other characters will be better. I guess you're supposed to die, so that's not a problem. I just wish I had more control and yeah, let me look at the beautiful artwork, not at the small dice area. Anyway, it's a good game. It's definitely going to be worth its price. It's definitely unique and original, but yeah, it needs a little more work in the UI department and the balancing and some other things.